Yes, sir, we can start.
Greetings everyone, and especially the young thinkers. I am Seval Patnaik, your host for this day. I solemnly welcome and thank you all for joining in our next very exciting episode of Young Thinker Talks. Young Thinker Talks is a series of podcasts streamed live by the students of Young Thinker Academy. You might be wondering what Young Tinker Academy is. Young Tinker Academy is a tinker space for young students to tinker, make, and innovate through our hands on learning curriculum and become future innovators and entrepreneurs. Then you might be wondering about what is Young Tinker Talks? Young Tinker Talks is a talk series where we invite planners, decision makers, researchers, innovators, and entrepreneurs, makers, and change makers to listen to their inspirational stories on how they reached their pinnacle of success. Now, about our today's honorable guest and speaker, Engineer Nikky Kumar Jha, an IIT graduate from Bihar's Bhagalpur village, who has built a grassroots innovation called as the Sabji Koti, a preservatory that demonstrates how to extend the shelf life of fruits and vegetables from 3 to 30 days. So essentially, it's a fridge for farmers that saves on money and electricity. Let us hear from one of the master innovators, none other than Engineer Nikki sir. Sir, we heartily welcome to our today's podcast. Sir, your mic is off.
Hello everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, perfect. So this is like very privileged that I got an opportunity to talk to this young people, and it is taking me to back to my and it's like when I what you kid are trying to do in such a young age, such a tender age. So even I was not when I was a. Am I audible, Civil? Perfect. So when I was a kid, even I was not knowing like what these all things are. I was not even privileged to that, like, okay, I should because I carry a ruler background, or uh, you come to see problem, or you come to see India from a very different perspective. So you had so coming from that perspective itself is too overwhelming, too helping, I would say, in other perspective. So I like I'll talk more upon, like, ki how the hardship has sip in, and how what was the inspiration behind the subjicoti, and even about the other innovation. So just to give you a brief, like, I run two startups, and one in agriculture and other in healthcare. Just to give a brief of both the startup, then I will tell you people, like, ki how you can even uh, uh, take take a leap forward and make something very innovative in your process or in your journey. So just to give you a brief, like, my health startup is Urinalytics, Urine Plus Analytics. So it's the Urinalytics. At Urinalytics, what we have done, we had made a plug and play device that can be retrofitted into existing public urinals and toilet, so that people can go urinate, and in the real time they can have access to all the healthcare information on their smartphone. So you can just imagine, like, the people suffering from so many disease, chronic disease, healthcare disease like kidney problem, disease like diabetes. The life is a hell. Like, if someone is diagnosed with a kidney problem, literally life become hell. What is the option left? There's only two options. Either you go for dialysis. So what dialysis is, you need to change your blood. The entire blood of your body is taken out, and a filtered blood is put inside your body. So that's the dialysis. So just you can think of, like, the pain of sucking out all the blood out, and then putting another blood into your body, the filter. Because your filter, basically, what is kidney is a filter. Okay, so basically, if your filter is not working well, then you had a artificial filter doing that, because your body need a filtered blood. The poisonous blood, or unfiltered blood, is of no use to your body. It just build upon the poison, and so if you like, I had got a chance to interact with a lot more kidney people. So if they carry like those that impure blood, I would say, like this, then there is a lot of congestion in the body. He is feeling like, always dull. So these all things are the symptom. And when the dialysis is done, then they feel very fresh and very energetic. So, this is the first option you take when you go for a kidney, when someone is detected for the kidney disease. Of course, the second thing is kidney transplant. You won't find a kidney very easily in a country like ours, in a country like India. So in the both the cases, life become a hell. So just to address that problem, like, okay, how to cater this problem, and how not to let people go into this stage. So there is an absolute need of preventive healthcare technology. So preventive healthcare technology, in sense, should be something very that people can be able to detect their healthcare disease when it is progressing at stage zero. So this type of setup should be there. That's how I came to. And then there is a very interesting story behind this, and I would definitely like to share the stories, because you people will understand more from the story perspective, that how even an innovation is done, right? So this is how I should tend the talk towards, like, how a formal innovation, and after innovation, how you take it to the market. That is even more important and interesting, because there are a lot of ideas floating around. You just ask any people, they will give you 50 or 55 more ideas every day. But what about translation of that idea into a product, and that product fits into the battlefield of market. So that is very important, and how you should do it. And even how you know, like, which product is going to fit into the market. So, taking forward, so I was like, I will start with the story of this health one, and then quickly I would go to the story of the most accomplished startup of mine, the Saptakrisi, that got featured into many places. And very recently I'll be coming on History Channel as well in the Oh My God show. So, I was born brought up in a small village in Bihar. So my primary education was done from the school nearby into the which was just a few kilometers away from my home, which was in the village. It was a very few kilometers away. So up to 10th and up to 12th, I was in Bhagalpur only. And then I prepared for JE, IIT JE. Of course, like, if you're from Bihar, you had to prepare either for IAS or for JE. So this is the irony of the place we were born in. So preparing for the JE, then unfortunately I didn't get into the JE at my BTech level. But yeah, right now, yes, of course, I'm studying at IIT Kanpur. That's a very different thing. But at a graduating level, I didn't get through the. So like, once your dream, like, I always dreamed of getting into the JE, into the IIT. But it was like, that's the when your dream doesn't come true, it's a very depressing moment. So even I went, I was like, the entire thing changed for me. I won't say that I was in depression, but yeah, it was a primarily phase of like, getting into the depression. But then I talked to, like, my father talked to me. I talked to my father, and then I took admission in a college at Delhi, at Bajaj. So from there, I did stage. And let me tell you, like, the spirit of entrepreneurship, or the spirit of innovation, is like, can be fused into this age, in the age group which you people are, like, maybe you people all are like below 10th standard, like, right? Perfect time to take a lot participation into science fair, Vigyan Melas, the National Science Congress, organized by Vigyan Bharati. You actually, and also India International Science Festival. So you just please note it down, like, the peer learning. So peer learning is one thing. The second thing is, it will give you its idea to look at the problem and to solve the problem from a from an unbiased mind, because right now you people has a very unbiased mind. You don't you haven't explored much, so you have a very unbiased mind. So sometimes solving a problem from unbiased mind leads to more disruptive innovation. You people participate into the science fair, into the science congress. This will lead you to a great innovation sometime. But innovation, at least what you will get, you will get to know, how to attempt a problem first thing, how to explain your idea or your or feelings or your emotions to the other people. Going forward in the some other time, if I get a chance again to interact with you people, then I will let you know the behavior, about the behavior of technology, the philosophy of technology. I'll give you a lot more example, if you are designing a technology or designing a product. A good product design doesn't it's not a guarantee of product success. The best example is Tata Nano success into the market. There can be a number of failure causes. So going back, because today that time has its own limitation, and I had other commitment as well. If I got a chance to interact again with you people, which I definitely want to, because I see a reflection of myself into you people. So I would take I would perspective as well. So going back to the story, so not into it was not available, like right now it's Arduino is available everywhere. And you people know about Arduino and these all microcontrollers. Okay, great. So at that time, Arduino and these all microcontrollers were not so, it was not concepted, because Arduino got concepted in 2009 or 8, or I don't know, 9 or 10. So open source was not very much developed. So it was very hard to make something into the electronics domain. We were having that timer IC 555, and with that IC we were making a lot of electronics project. So with the timer IC only, my dad built a fire alarm. So that was a very triggering moment. So even at your life, there could be a lot more triggering event. So look carefully at your triggering moment and try to change from there. So that specific point, even my father made a fire alarm, and there was a smoke, and alarm got ringed here. So there, is there a god taking, taking the thing from here to here? So how the communication got happened? This is just in front of my eye, and I'm not seeing it. I was not seeing any wave or something, it was not connected through wire. So if it is connected through wire, it is evident that something is traveling. But if it is not so it's a human mind, how you think like what you see. So that's how you evolve. So there was no wire connection, but still the bell, or still the alarm got ringed. So that was the triggering moment. Oh my god, how this happened? Is there a ghost or a god taking the communication from this point to this point? So this led me to explore more. So then I started to explore more into the domain, and I started to take a part in science fair. And then first time when I was in part of science fair, I didn't even won the district level, even not the school level, but the second time I won the district level. Third time I won the state level, and ultimately I went to the national as well as international level as well. So it was a gradual approach. I was not a born intelligent, or not a born nothing. So and also not a led me to push myself into the innovation, and push myself into the product design and development. So it's nothing like, even I would say, some people says ki, his brain intelligence is okay, but if you look at any graph or something, a research article, so even you will see that the consistency in your work beat the intelligence. That's a very true and very evident. And the best example at your age is the tortoise and the rabbit story, right? Ki, a rabbit it's very fast. Of course, it can defeat any tortoise into the race. He has, but he can't defeat. He didn't defeated it in the story, because consistency was with the tortoise. Rabbit thought, let's sleep, and he slept. Right. So the point which I want to make to you people is at this tender age. is that just apart from the study which you are doing, don't let your study go down. So this is for sure. I would not suggest you to drop your schools. I would proper schooling. I did my proper B-Tech. I did my proper masters. I'm doing my proper PhD. So academics give you a lot more lenses. So it's not about, some people says ki school dropout do this, but that is just a mere example. It's not if you look at those are outliers. If you look at a bell, I don't know you people understand bell curve or not. Let's put it into this way. If you look at, if you gather 50 people, okay, in 50 people only, if you gather 50 droppers, like, and if you gather 50 like, full degree completers, then you see, like, yeah, of course one or two droppers may do something very great. I'm not but lot more time it's not the cases. 48 droppers will be doing nothing, right? But if you gather 50 good graduates, right, all 50 will be doing something that at least is going to help the society. You should do good into the academics, but it's the fact that you should also concentrate some of your time, just skip some of the time from the academics, and pivot that time into the innovation, thinking new, thinking from an unbiased mind, thinking from a perspective of uh, just like, doing something disruptive, doing. So coming back to the coming so civil, how much that.
We will do this like it's like 50 or 45 minutes. You can continue.
Okay, then I'll take. Yeah, please, civil.
Yes, sir. Can I ask you some questions?
No, no, please, like, that I'm coming to that story, uh, and at the end of the at the end of my talk, you might not have these all questions. So let me. Okay. So coming back to the story part, knowledge. So when I was